The federal government is set to penalize eligible citizens who refuse to take the COVID-19 vaccine. This came following the government's announcement of restrictions to some public places for those who have not taken the COVID-19 vaccine. The memo also states that any staff member who failed to get vaccinated within the given period will not be allowed into office. Details in this report.
The Executive Director of Nigeria's National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Faisal Shaibu, confirming government's plans to penalize eligible Nigerians who refuse to take the COVID-19 vaccination.
We have to apply the basic rule of law, which stipulates that your human right stops where mine begins. You have a right to refuse vaccines, but you do not have the right to endanger the health of others.
The West African nation is in its second phase of inoculations, but not many Nigerians are eager to get the jabs.
I don't even know where they take vaccine here in Abuja. Yes, even if I really want to do, I don't know the location for vaccination.
What I need is more enlightenment and educating me more about the vaccine.
Government's main consideration is to restrict non-vaccinated people from accessing public places, but experts question the legality and feasibility of this move.
As a country, except it's a lawless society, if you must make any sanctions or make any provisions, apart from the fact that it has to be policy driven, it has to be something that has legal base. But so far, I don't think there is any legal base for such sanctions. I rather advise the government to say, okay, instead of forcing people or providing sanctions, why don't you provide incentives that will make people want to do this?
I think you should try other things. Have you considered vaccinating people in church, in the mosques? Even where people sit out, there have to be more casual ways, more informal ways on radio, I mean, we should have Facebook managers, or what do you call them, internet, people that are active on the internet, that should help propagate the gospel we're trying to preach.
Records show that citizens' response is improving, but vaccine hesitancy is still hampering the speed of the exercise. Since its first rollout in March, less than 3 million Nigerians out of a population of some 200 million have so far received a jab. Experts suggest community outreach and other informal approaches would better sensitize the larger population.